Hi, good afternoon, everyone, and happy Pride! So, this is June 2, and our lesson for today is really important and really meaningful for those who belong to the LGBT community. And I, for one, who belongs to it, would be very honored to discuss and tell you more about what SOGIESC and gender sensitivity is. Alright, so I have here my Pride pin, and the slides are as colorful as you can see. So yeah, so are you up for today's session? Alright, so let's go. My name is, I'm teacher Joseph, and let us first discuss the objectives that we will be having for this session. At the end of this session, I would want you, my students, to really identify the notions and ideas associated with sexual labels. Secondly, I want you to define different concepts related to sexuality and distinguish their differences. As we all know, sexuality is a spectrum, so we will know more of that later. And then number 3, understand how sexuality-related concepts can be applied in their own community work. And number 4, understand what stigma and discrimination is in relation to one's SOGIESC. Okay, so that will be our objectives, and hopefully we will be able to tick those buttons at the end of this discussion. Alright, now these are the contents of this session. We'll have the terminology, we'll have the introduction to what gender and sexuality is, we'll have identity process and its challenges, how individuals process their own identities. We'll also discuss what are the stigma, the discrimination, the homophobia, and what transphobias are all about. And lastly, we'll also be discussing psychological issues related to gender identity and sexuality. Alright, so now before we start discussing the different terminologies, I have here on my back some terms that I have pasted. Now, for my students, what I want you to do is to, on top of your mind, write something that you can think of based on these terms. So I also prepared blank papers here, meta cards. Please get one and pass. You can also use my pens here, markers. So on top of mind, what do you think, and what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear the term lesbian? So just write it in the meta card, and then after that, paste it below this line here. Okay? So I'll be giving you around 5 minutes to do that. So please distribute this, get one and pass, and here are the markers. Alright, very good. Thank you so much for participating. Everyone has their meta cards already and has their answers already, and you have already pasted all your answers here. First thing that comes to your mind. So thank you for participating in the activity. Now let's actually define the terms that we have for that we have played with earlier. So you can see that here, but then yes, let's define them right now. Your definitions are actually valid, so yes, but along the way we might have to correct some of those. Alright, so we have LGBT. Most of the time this is called the LGBT community collectively, the different spectrum and the color of the rainbow. We have lesbians, we have gays, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersex, and asexual. So right now LGBT is actually termed as the LGBTQIA community. Okay? Alright, let's start with sexual orientation. Sexual orientation is the emotional, romantic, and or sexual attraction that someone feels towards either the opposite sex, same sex, or both sexes. So we have, for the opposite sex, we have heterosexuals. For the same sex, we have homosexuals, and of course, in the middle, the one who's attracted to both sexes, bisexuals. Okay, so that's sexual orientation, the one that you are attracted to. Now, let's go to gender. What gender is? Gender is the diversity of characteristics, the nature, the role, and the identity which is constructed by society on either the terms or both the spectrum of masculinity and femininity. It could be unfixed and can change depending on the time, the group you are with, and society where that individual lives. So gender is a social construct. That is one thing that you have to remember. It can change through time. Pwedeng magbago through time. And then we have gender identity. Gender identity is pretty much connected to that socially constructed gender, because gender identity is the experience of an individual or something that he or she feels deeply and internally, which is related to his or her gender. It can be related or not related to his or her sex at birth. So we have actually identified some terms already that falls into the gender identity category. So yeah, and one thing that you have to remember is that gender identity is not something that is imposed to another person. So it should be a deep and personal manifestation of somebody, of your inner self. So how you see yourself is what your gender identity is. Okay? And then of course we have gender expression. So gender expression is the external manifestation of one's gender. And there are different ways how you express it based on the gender identity that you have. You could express it through your appearance, through your haircut, through how you modulate your voice, your body language, physical behaviors, based on your gender identity or your sexual identity and other characteristics. Now, if a transgender person would identify himself or herself as a transgender woman, then most of the time they would express themselves in the feminine side. They would be very womanly. They would be very, having long hair. The typical characteristics of the female sex, feminine characteristics. Now there are also those who express both, and you might not really identify what is that person's gender expression. So we actually call them androgynous individuals. So it's a cross between an expression of having feminine and masculine characteristics. Again, a transgender will normally express themselves according to their gender identity and not their biological sex. So that is gender expression. And thanks to Lady Gaga, Born This Way is a manifesto of today's youth in terms of expressing themselves. In our time, we have Express Yourself by Madonna. Alright. So we have those terms, SOGIESC, and then we have other terms as well, the other sexual characteristics. Those terms are hopefully clear, and hopefully that session enables you to have a clear understanding of what those terms are. And there are certain things that we just have to remember before we move to the next module, which is a deeper dive into gender and sexuality. We just have to remember that when it comes to attraction, that is what you call your sexual orientation. When it comes to your gender identity, then that is how you see yourself in the mirror. And then when it comes to sexual expression, then that is how you manifest your gender identity. Alright? So, alright, so any questions, guys? Okay, so expect that in the next meeting, we will have a pop quiz about what we have talked today, and I can give you some pointers online, so watch out for my post on our learning management system. Okay, so see you next week. Prepare for the quiz, and happy Pride, everyone. Goodbye. Thank you so much.